So I didn't think I was ever going to need to make a video like this, but what can I say? I like talking about this, and I also like the reactions, especially when the people that get, the most triggered are not only claiming to be from the right, facts don't care about your feelings, and then they contradict themselves by getting mad that I'm calling out the internet stranger that they adore. Now, I get it. Despite what people might think, they're like, Sen, are you a robot? Are you heartless? Are you a narcissist? Like they all said you were. Not particularly. I just enjoy seeing people that, once again, punch down or pretend to be above a certain thing get exposed, right? So, for example, when it comes to the Metokur fan base and they pretend like the misery of others is based and we're just so, we're so stone cold and whatever, and you're so cool, we're so badass. And then they get exposed when I say something truthful about their hero, Jim. I mean, it's just kind of rewarding, that feeling. Not to mention, there's not many, if all, anybody that's gonna call out Jim. Like, I'm the only one that will do it and get away with it, and there's nothing you can say or do about it. Like, I've already told you, I will retaliate no matter what. It depends on who you are. Like, inevitably, there will be retaliation if you do anything. So it doesn't matter. Not to mention, I've been kind of a sneaky motherfucker out there on the internet. Despite what people might think, you always gotta have a little bit of insurance going. And most importantly, unlike people that say they don't give a shit, no, I genuinely don't give a shit. I'm not saying it to sound cool like Jim or any of the other weirdo freaks out there that pretend. No, I actually live by it. So again, you should just sit down and listen to the truth. When I tell you that people, grown men, adult men that go out, not only worship Trump, that's a bag of worms for another day, but go ahead and worship Daddy Jim of all things, right? And I've seen a couple of you defend in the comments section or whatever. I'm not going to address the people with the pretend morality shticks or whatever. I know they have to pretend to be good people. Again, look up the Lucifer effect or something, will ya? Anyway, to the people defending fucking Jim, right? Let me put it to you this way. You had to hear it from a lolicon VTuber. Not that there's anything wrong with that, guys. That Daddy Jim is still alive. Meanwhile, Jim doesn't give a shit enough about you to even tell you that he's alive while all of you think he's dead. Let that sink in for a second. He told a lolicon VTuber before any of you his fanbase that he's still alive. Now, before anybody says it's because Jim is in parasocial, that's already a lie. Like, objectively speaking, Jim is parasocial. You have to be a layer of parasocial to go on and show your medical records live on stream because a guy named Mersh doesn't fucking believe you. You have to be a layer of parasocial to be going ahead and showing pictures of your, house, or letting people know you're having a barbecue or something. Like, that's assuming Jim's not just doxing somebody else's house and saying it's his, which super moral thing to do, by the way, guys. Jim is so moral. How can you attack him, Sen? I don't know. I mean, fuck. It doesn't seem pretty moral to me. I'm not caught up in wanting to be cool by saying Jim is hot and sexy like most of you, right? I know there's a good amount of income to get from there or whatever, just appeasing to lolicons. There's be a good positive in the money financial department. Again, I'm not really in the need for it. that's the thing here, So I guess I can't be that brown, huh, guys? Well, Sen, how dare you feel bad for the children, even though we claim to care about the children so much? I don't know, bro. I guess I guess I have some level of morality left to me. When Jim is laughing at children because they're brown getting hurt, right? And you guys are approving of that. I mean, where's the why should I have empathy for any of you, let alone fucking Jim? Let's be so fucking real without you. You're either a scumbag or you're just a overall cookie cutter good person. Especially nowadays, there's no real in between, right? There's very little nuance and very, very little to go well, because again, you'll figure it out eventually on this journey we're gonna take. But the point is, specifically for this context, when it comes to the average Jim Metokur fan, if you're harping about caring about the children, and that's why you harass Nick Ricado on a regular, but you still approve of all the fucking stupid, retarded, disgusting shit Jim does on a regular, if he's even still around. Because again, keep in mind, hasn't been seen. Last thing you heard, he told some fat VTuber allegedly that he's still alive, which, again, that's pretty shady in itself because, one, you don't know if Kirsch is telling the truth. Two, that means he gives such a little fuck about you guys that he's not going to tell you, but he's going to tell the fat lolicon VTuber. Again, it's just one of those things where, like, gym fans are just pathetic in nature. Like, they're more pathetic than any fucking liberal or leftist can ever hope to be, because they actually think this potentially maybe dying old man gives a shit about them when they left them, just like their daddies left them for that cigarette break and never came back.